Hi, we're here to talk about Dave Ramsey and long-term care insurance. I'm Derek Wilkins, and this is Drew Nichols.
Hi.
Drew, so tell us, what does Dave Ramsey think about long-term care insurance?
Well, Dave Ramsey likes long-term care insurance, and that's the good news. He does have a few caveats a little bit. He says buy at age 60. Now, what do you think about that, Derek? Well, if you're 55 and watching this.
Yeah, right. I think our average age is about 55. Buying it at age 60 compared to 55, it does come with a risk. And I think the variable Dave is not considering is your health. Because typically as people age, their health might deteriorate somewhat. Maybe you start taking prescription medications, maybe you develop diabetes or you have a stent. And the older you get, the more of a risk you are to the insurance company, thus the harder it is to get the insurance.
Now, the reason why he says 60 is because once you reach age 60, the chance of needing long-term care increases year by year. But the time to protect yourself is not right before your chances start increasing. It's well ahead of it when you're in good health. So if you're in your mid-50s and you're in good health, why not go ahead and get a lower premium and be guaranteed to get coverage because you're in good health versus rolling the dice on the future?
Yeah, exactly. And then a second issue that Dave points out is what type of people, what are your options when it comes to protecting yourself? You can either A, self-insure, pay for it out of your own pocket, and if you happen to have many millions of dollars, you can certainly do that, but most of us are not in that situation. The second is you can depend on the government, and the government has the Medicaid system set up, but you have to be very, very poor and pretty much have no assets to qualify.
So one thing that a lot of people will do is, let's say they have a nice home and some assets, they'll transfer them to their kids or to a trust. And Dave just comes out right specifically and calls it what it is. It's fraud. If you're trying to apply for a government program for needy people by getting rid of all your assets through a lawyer, it's fraud.
Yeah, and he's not a proponent of that, and neither are we. And then the third option is to buy long-term care insurance, which we're a big proponent of for the right type of a person. I mean, it's not for everybody. No. Again, if you don't have any assets to protect, you don't need long-term care insurance. And
we draw that line at about $75,000. If you have assets below $75,000, there may be other programs for you. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, Drew, Dave also goes over how people can buy long-term care insurance. Yep. What does he recommend?
Well, Dave has a network of local providers called ELPs, or Endorsed Local Providers. They're good people that he does a little bit of vetting on, and they'll basically, like any local agent, they're going to come out to your house and give you a 2 or 3 hour sales presentation on how long-term care insurance works. Now, for most of our clients, especially anyone watching this video, if you've made it to this point, you probably are aware of the need for long-term care and are maybe aware of how it works a little bit and just looking for how much does it cost and things like that. That's where we come into play at LTC Tree.
Yeah, our sweet spot is probably you. As Drew said, our average client is about 55 years old, but they're very, very internet savvy.
Yes.
And they shop the market, and that's exactly what we provide. We'll help you shop. We work with every company, so we'll shop the entire market of companies, and we'll mail you quotes from the top 6 on a side-by-side spreadsheet so you can compare and review in your own time.
Often by no fault of their own, an ELP or any other local agent, they may be what's called a captive agent. They only work for one insurance company. They may be able to pull some rough numbers from all the companies, but they really are only going to be able to sell one company. We're 100% independent. We can sell any company out there, and there's about 10 of them that you want to look at, get quotes from.
Yeah, so I guess to wrap this up, and again, we're glad you're here, and you're probably a fan of Dave Ramsey.
We are too.
And we are too, and we're a big proponent of long-term care insurance, as Dave Ramsey is as well. And if you'd like to get more information, please fill in the form at the bottom of this page, and we'll be happy to mail it to you.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, head on over to our website, ltctree.com. That's where you'll find the form to request quotes. We'll get them right out to you today.
All right, thanks for your time.
Yep, thank you.